Sometimes what we talk about, I may have one thing I want to talk about or written out, but based on the session of the week before, it's like, no, we need a part two of something. And that's actually what's going to happen this week. We're going to have a part two of the notarial block, because we talked about notary supplies and it went a little bit longer than I wanted it to. But again, it's all about you all. So whatever you need, it's your session. We're going to do it. So it was a lot of questions about notary supplies. And it was so funny because I was thinking, oh, okay, I'll do this in 10 minutes. No, the questions were great. All about notary supplies. So it took us like 45 minutes. The sessions typically last an hour and a half so far. I usually try to allow like 10 to 15 minutes for my training piece and then the last 45 for coaching. However, it's been running like 90 minutes and that's fine. I've slotted 90 minutes for everything. So it is what it is. I'm there for you that whatever day of the week it is. And then we do have the private session also. The private session is, Jasmine is a part of it. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine says, love it. I'm in it now. Yeah, Jasmine is part of the program. So yeah, whatever you guys need, though, we don't leave until it's finished. So we're not gonna be there till midnight, but we get it done. Okay. So next one is, all states are invited to Deborah's point too. All states. So Jasmine's actually in Nevada. We got Texas in the house, I know for sure. Georgia, we got Michigan. We have Michigan. So it's everyone's invited, because if you know how to notarize, if you know the truth about documents, because some people say you must have state-specific training. Oh, that's a video, y'all. I got to do that video. I got to do that video. You do not have to have state-specific. You do not. Okay? Your documents are going to come from literally all over the world, and you need to know how to handle them. Let's do that again. All over the world, not just in South Carolina, if you're in South Carolina, not just in Georgia. My documents literally come from all over the world. So I teach you how to be a great notary. You can notarize anything, including, if you didn't catch it, a piece of toilet paper. All right, let's see. So Helen says, thanks. S represents say, you have no business doing business. That's going to be my new thing, y'all, because I love saying that one. If you don't know how to do no notarizations, you ain't got no business doing business, okay? And you ain't got no business anyway, because people are going to fire you. You will be blackballed, okay? Thank you, Jasmine, for the shout out. Jasmine, did you leave me a review over on Gumroad? Let me know. Let's see. Helen says, I needed a notarized proof of residency on their letterhead. Do I need witnesses? Also, can you kind of go over the whole witness thing? Helen, it sounds like you need some training. I'm going to answer your questions for you, but you need to be in training. I have a whole video too here on the website, on my channel rather, about witnesses, but I'll go over that for you. So do they need witnesses? That's up to them. We don't tell clients what to put. Okay. And how do you don't need to be on letterhead? Who says that? How do you know that? And who's letterhead? I mean, who's coming up with these? Are you coming up with saying it's got to be on letterhead? Are you telling the client they need witnesses? Because we don't tell clients what to do with their documents, okay? We don't tell them if they need witnesses. The document will tell them what they need, or whoever gave them the document. So as notaries, we don't tell people. We just went over that in class yesterday. So you need to be, probably sound like on your questions, you shouldn't be out there notarizing, Helen. I'm going to tell you the truth. Sound like you need to be doing some training, okay? If you don't train with me, self-teach. Find somebody that can teach you how to be a notary. But these questions that you're asking, let me know that you need training. Can you kind of go over the whole witness thing? So, yes, witnesses are required on some documents. Typically, a power of attorney, you will need witnesses. Some people just want their will notarized. There are other documents within the will. There's something called a self-proving affidavit that needs to be notarized, and that requires 2 witnesses. So it just depends on the document, okay? We don't just willy-nilly choose when somebody needs witnesses, okay? The document typically will tell you, all right? Claudia says, hi, Kimmi. You are in the East Coast? No, I'm actually in Georgia, but I teach all 50 states. As I stated earlier, all of your documents do not come from your state. You need to know how to notarize anything, even a piece of toilet paper. Okay, so I teach all 50 states. Your notary training does not need to be state specific. It does not. Because again, you are more than a notary for just a state. Your notary commission was issued in your state, but your documents will come from all over the world, literally. Costa Rica, Africa, okay, India. Somebody might need a power of attorney completed. They sent it from India over here, needs to be notarized to go back. Okay. So you need to know how to notarize. And that's what I do. That's what I'm a pro at. I'm a pro at teaching you how to notarize. And I'm also a pro at building businesses. So for those that may say, well, I need to know how to market. You do. But first you need to know how to notarize. I'm never going to change that. I've never changed that. I've been doing YouTube, like I said earlier, for 3 years. 3 years. Teaching, training. I've never changed on that. I could easily say, let me help you make $100,000. Let me help you do this. I'm not going to flash the money because I know you can't get the money if you don't have the knowledge. Okay? Once you have knowledge, then we can talk about the money. Yeah, we can talk about it. I got a video and I'm going to put it on my main website, notaryeducatorsllc.com. I'm in the process of getting ready to change that, but 19 ways to make money. Okay? So there's a video on the channel. You can watch that. I'm going to put it on the main website soon. So there are ways to make money. I can show you how to get the money, but you got to know how to do your duties first. And if you don't have, you don't have no business if you don't know how to notarize. Okay. You got no business notarizing if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. So I'm actually in Georgia, but I teach all 50 states. Miss Willie Pinnell, how you doing? In the house live. How are you, Miss Willie? She's in Missouri. Welcome, welcome. And I know Miss Willie Pinnell. She's been with me for a long time. I appreciate you. Look, as they say, rocking with me. I appreciate it. Miss Helen says, absolutely. The signer said it. So if the signer told you they need witnesses, Helen, then yes, you need witnesses. Yes. Yes, they know what their document says. So who provides the witnesses? Either they can provide it or you can provide it for a fee. Totally up to the client. Again, if they need witnesses, are they going to provide it? Are you going to provide them? Who's going to provide them? Okay. And I do have a whole video again about witnesses and how to use them. Okay. Let's see. I might upload that to the library too. That's a good one to upload, witnesses. Let's see what we got here. Jasmine says, I have not let me head over there once this live ends and I will leave one. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Yes, I appreciate it for real. That's on Gumroad if you'll leave a review for me, okay? 5 stars. No, I'm just kidding. Well, not really. No, I ain't gonna ask somebody to leave me a 2-star. Nor should you. When you're out there doing your reviews, asking people for reviews, you don't say, leave me a 1-star review, please. Because I heard somebody ask that one time. Is it bad to ask a client for 5 stars? I assume you're going to. I provide a 5-star service. So what I do really quick, and we're going to talk about that tonight in this mentorship, is because we're talking about, the question was, how do I organize my business? So one of the things that I do is I have a note pad thingy on my phone, and I'm going to talk about that tonight. So I have pre-typed review stuff, and I make sure I send that to my client. And within that note, it says, thank you for your business. Thank you for your 5-star review. Because I already know if I didn't bring it, like my service, I don't even ask for a review. If I know we had a bad interaction, which is very seldom, okay, because I just don't roll like that. I'm old school. You're going to have a good experience. I'm a Chick-fil-A notary when it comes to customer service. My pleasure. Yes, sir. And you got to mean it. You can't fake it. They can tell when you faking, okay? They can tell. So, again, I'm not, I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but just recently, yesterday on the news, it was a story about McDonald's and how they're losing money like crazy. They tried that $5 thing to compete with Wendy's and Burger King and all that. But McDonald's, they got to bring it.